Hold on. If you're an Instacart shopper, you might want to pay attention to this. Now today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 7 Instacart shopper mistakes that I still regret to this day. So I understand that tons and tons of new people are joining the Instacart app and you guys are brand new shoppers. Well, congratulations, but you're going to want to avoid these mistakes because it might just cost you thousands of dollars a month, okay? So please pay attention. And our first mistake is, of course, not having a custom customer greeting. Now, if you guys have watched any of my other videos giving you guys tips and tricks on becoming the ultimate Instacart shopper, then you guys probably find this tip very familiar, okay? When I first started Instacart shopping, I didn't have any custom customer greeting. I was just going shopping and that was it. This right here is a complete no-no. Now, let me actually tell you why. This app and also the industry alone is heavily dependent and heavily built on communication. So this means as an Instacart shopper, it is pretty much all up to you and it's your duty to initiate that communication in the beginning of your batch. Customer greetings are very, very simple, but then again, a lot of Instacart shoppers today don't even have them. So if you don't have one and you want one and you might need a little inspiration, I will be leaving my custom customer greeting down below in the description. So go check it out. It's a template, change what you want, mix and match, you know, add whatever, okay? Add whatever, it is there to help you. So having something so simple, just as simple as a custom customer greeting, can easily open the doors for communication throughout the batch and possibly even bring you even more tips. Now we have mistake number 2. This one is not having a game plan before you start your batch. When I first started Instacart, going into the store and just starting my batch, I was going in the middle aisles, I was going to the aisles on the right, I was going to the front, I was going to the back. There was no strategy or no game plan. So that actually made my batches even longer than they were actually supposed to be. So I made it my duty and I made it super important to always have a game plan before I even step foot into the grocery store. Before I stepped foot in the grocery store, I knew the items, I knew where I wanted to start my shop, and I knew where I was going to end my shop by the end of the batch. So just by doing that, I easily just eliminated a whole bunch of time that it would have taken me to run around the store, either putting stuff back or looking for replacements and going somewhere else. Like, it was just a mess, okay? So if you want to get batches done quicker and maybe even more efficiently, then maybe you should have a game plan. I don't know what I was thinking when I first started, but I was brand new. Mistake number 3. Now, this one is a very easy one to actually make. This mistake is overthinking your order. So when I first got started on Instacart, you know, I had to be a perfectionist and I put a lot of pressure on myself to find everything that was requested. I had to do everything right and I had to do it in a specific way. Now the truth is, not every store is going to have every single item that was requested of you. So that is okay. Back then, I would waste so much time just trying to reach out to the customer, trying to get that communication, and you know, I would receive crickets. And I would sit there in the middle of the store and wait for the customer to tell me if they wanted a refund or if they wanted a replacement and all that, and that just completely destroyed my productivity. When in reality, if an item isn't available, all I should have done was taken a picture, asked what they wanted to do, and if they didn't respond in a timely manner, then just give them a refund, okay? That's what I should have done. But I was waiting in the store trying to get, you know, some type of feedback and I was going more on accuracy more than kind of speed, which is okay, but in a sense, I was doing a little too much, okay? I could have just got the batch done, simply just gave the refund and be on my way to potentially earning more because I'm taking on more batches. But I wanted to do everything the hard way and I was trying, okay? I was new. So the next mistake is not knowing the store layout. So if you're brand new to Instacart and you don't really shop too much, then you kind of will understand this one. Just simply by not knowing the layout of a specific store will increase the time that you have to spend in your batch. This has definitely happened to me so much when I first started Instacart, and it is truly frustrating. For you guys that have been watching my videos since I've started making Instacart videos, you guys all know that the one store that would always give me problems was Costco. So I do feel that a lot of brand new Instacart shoppers will face these dilemmas or these obstacles, and then you're going to start noticing that when it comes to your Costco or your Target or any store you don't really know the layout to, you're going to start trying to avoid those orders. And I think that you shouldn't do that. You really shouldn't avoid those orders. So my greatest advice to you is to never be discouraged when it comes to these orders, because you're going to limit your success when it comes to these orders because you're avoiding them, and that's not fair to you. So please be patient with yourself and always be willing to learn the layouts, because more and more orders will pop up on your phone and you don't want to miss out on an increase in your potential earnings. The next mistake on this list is not keeping track of your mileage and also your business expenses. If you're an Instacart shopper and you have never tracked your mileage or your expenses like gas, car repairs, or anything of that nature, then you should probably start doing that today. I would highly recommend that you go download the app Gridwise, because that's the app that I use for DoorDash, Instacart, whatever the case may be. This is an app that automatically tracks your mileage and also your business expenses. Now, of course, you can go and link it to either your DoorDash or your Instacart account, and it will keep track of your pay. So you can kind of see everything all together. You'll see what you're bringing in, what's being taken out for gas purposes and whatnot. So it is a very helpful app, and I definitely think you should use it. Now, if you're more of a numbers nerd like myself, then I would highly suggest you go out and get the Google Sheets app. On Google Sheets, you'll pretty much go make a spreadsheet, and then you'll completely stay organized with everything you must stay on top of. Both of these apps have been complete game changers for me, and also they're free. We like free. So please consider using these two apps, because they can truly save you so much money when it comes to tax season. And trust me, you're gonna want all of these documents handy really soon. Now, our next mistake on this list is, of course, not being highly selective when choosing your batches. Sometimes as a brand new Instacart shopper, we're just trying to get out there and accept batches because we're ready to work, right? Well, wait. We have to be smart and make sure that these batches are going to be worth our while before we even take them. So usually, the more batches that you take correlates with the more money that you're going to earn, which also means we should probably be working smarter and not harder. So please remember, there are a few things that you should take into account before even accepting a batch, and because it just has to make sense, right? So these things include the item count, the total payout, the customer tip, or maybe even a potential increase in customer tip, if you're familiar with that store or not. And then, of course, you also need to take into account, where is the drop-off location? Not paying attention to these key details are, one, going to hurt your pockets, and two, severely hurt your productivity. The next mistake that you have to avoid at all costs is probably this one right here. Not multi-apping to increase your revenue streams. There are times where the Instacart app is slow for shoppers, and this is a little trouble because you're not really making any money. So I highly suggest that you go and find some other apps out there that are similar, or maybe even not similar, but just find some other apps to keep you busy for the days that Instacart is slow for you. Now, there are tons of apps out there, so it is completely up to you. The amount of opportunities in your market could vary, so be mindful of that, but test out any app that you possibly can, because you never really know. This mistake alone could cost you over thousands of dollars a month, just because with the lack of opportunity in the market, you're probably going to start taking those not so great orders just to kind of get some type of work in. And that could really hurt you, all right? That could really hurt you. And also, not taking orders at all, it's probably not the most ideal situation for you as a shopper. So please try it out. Try multi-apping. If you can find some apps that you can go and just log on to and just hopefully get some orders while Instacart is slow, then your productivity is going to still remain on your shift and you'll be making more money throughout the day. These are some of the early mistakes that shoppers are making when they first start Instacart. So I had to go ahead and drop this video in hopes that I can help you avoid these same mistakes. So if you found value in anything I said in this video, then I would really appreciate you if you would smash the like button, okay? By smashing the like button, it'll tell me that you guys want more content like this. And you know, if you're gonna rate it, you know, with a lot of likes, I'm forced to give you guys what you want. So smash the like button. Now, if you're out there currently doing Instacart, I want you guys to leave a comment down below and just comment the store that gave you the most trouble when you first started. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, I do have a whole separate video on the end card screen that you guys are going to love. And in this video, we talk about my top 3 tips that all Instacart shoppers should know. So go click on that video. You're going to love it. Smash a like on that video as well. Thank you guys for watching this one, and I will see you all in this next video.